Oh my god, I found a reference sheet.
Alright. So, you managed to score a hit on one of them, but in doing so, you put yourself right out into the open. So on their next turn, they can fire at you directly. And you had one, or how many successes did you have?
One success.
Okay. 10 damage blows a stormtrooper onto his ass. So one of them goes down with a Wilhelm scream. Leaving just the second one, which makes it our other fake stormtrooper's turn.
Fire!
Alright.
My turn to shoot?
What is your agility?
2.
2. So you're basically making the exact same roll he was.
I'm starting to get the hang of this now.
Yeah, it's a little complicated, but once you get the hang of the dice pools... do you want to spend any force points or the destiny points that are in the pool? To upgrade dice?
How much do we have left?
If you spend up the point, it'll upgrade one of your green dice to a yellow dice, which means you have the chance for things like triumph.
I know, I meant how many are left in the pool. I'm still trying to get the gist of this.
Basically, whenever you guys use one, it changes the light point to a dark point, and if I use one of the dark points, it turns it to a light point. So there are 5 total in the pool, and as they get used, they swap sides. So they're encouraged to be used as often as possible. Keep the flow of the force going.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Sure, I'll upgrade one.
Alright, I will convert
You should have labeled.
one of your dice to that. And your shot is 1 success to advantage, but 4 threat. So you score the hit, a nice solid 10. It puts you out in the middle of the opening, but yeah, there's nobody else left to cause problems. I'm going to keep those, or I'm not going to keep that initiative for now. Alright, so that is it. These 2 stormtroopers are down, and you can continue your way through.
Guys, we lived through our first combat!
Oh, hey, thanks, Nemeth. That's a very helpful picture.
It is.
Alright. That is incredibly helpful. So, Lelsk, you are coming in towards the base. The sounds of blaster fire goes off a few times. Gives you a rough idea of where they are.
I do not want to be moving towards the base, but I do want to be sending the speeders in to mostly the sniper hole.
Alright. So, a speeder goes into that sniper hole to the best of its ability. Dude. I'm going to say that is... I don't even know how to describe what this would be. I have no appropriate skill for this. I'm going to say it's... What is your agility?
2.
Okay. Do you have any points in pilot airspeeder or not spaceships?
I do not.
Okay. I'm going to make this a challenge of 4 because it's long distance.
I should have done that.
I'm going to put 1 black dice because you're trying to pilot a speeder without it. And I'm going to throw a force die in there just for good measure.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, the force is not with you.
Oh.
The speeder zooms out of control, slams into the building, blows up rather violently, and everyone on the inside of the base, the base has been rocked from multiple frag grenades and exploding bike to the side of it. Which very much tells them that somebody's outside.
Am I sending all of them, or did I send all of them at the same time? Or is that what the roll was?
I fired 1. 1 with grenades.
The first one was the one without the grenades, the second one's the one with grenades.
Sure. Well, the first one fires and it doesn't explode as violently.
Okay, so I fired the first one without the explosives because the sniper will probably shoot it. Take it down.
Yeah, there were no sniper shots that came at it.
Oh, good! Yeah, I'm going to go back into cover.
Alright. Everyone else who's in the base. Something's going on outside.
Great.
All right, so we need to get to the munitions area.
Yep. That.
Anybody
And-
else
and
think
then-
we might have put too much trust in the button?
Does NM8 knows where the munitions is, kinda?
Yep. We gotta. I ended up. Bleh. We got the layout of the place at the terminal in the lockdown. So
Okay.
it's that way.
So yeah, lead the way.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you guys do another stealth. Same roll as before. So person's highest stealth, with an additional light blue dice for everybody else in the party.
Okay. So that's my 2 for stealth and 2 light blues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What am I
2
against?
green.
Threat level in the base is currently high. There's now been shots fired, so I'm gonna say 4.
I'm also
Okay.
going to check the comms and make sure everyone's alive.
Rolling. Okay. I've got. Let me just pull up this chart.
Mhm.
3 successes, 1 failure,
Okay.
1 advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 threat.
All right. So you're currently undetected in the base. You're avoiding stormtroopers. You're having a few close calls, but you're getting fairly lucky because the majority of stormtroopers appear to be going outside. Lelsk, you've got about half a dozen stormtroopers on the outside, scanning the damage from the first bike, and getting ready to comb the area.
All right, who's next?
I call over the comms.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of you guys alive?
Zephyr will
Yeah,
respond, "We're alive. How are you doing?"
I got half a dozen stormtroopers out here preparing to engage. And by engage, I mean running and hiding.
I would assume the comlink I had for the ship would have worked too, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
For the sake of argument, everyone has a comm link.
that worked.
Perhaps a well-placed grenade would take care of those 6.
Are we all rolling for stealth, or was the droid just doing?
I was taking the highest person using theirs,
Oh,
and the droid has like 2 yellow.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Okay, so I still have the battle droids with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any grenades left. But do I have any of the flashbangs left?
I'm assuming I'm going with your thing that the first bike you sent did not have the grenades, so you still have the grenades.
I'm going to send the second bike in now. Aim it at the sniper hole.
At the sniper hole of the stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers, I would.
Well, my immediate thing is, if the sniper is out of the way, I can use the droids to fight the stormtroopers.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
How many droids do you have?
I'm assuming 2 at this point.
There were 4 functional droids.
So it's 4 against 6.
Plus me, who is stealthy, stabby, stab.
That's awesome.
All right. Shooting past them is difficult. It gets that. And whoop.
I am adding one of those force things in there.
Oh, okay. Do. I will appropriately change the roll then. Oh, shit. I hate it when my phone auto-orients upside down.
Oh.
Oh, hey, it.
Alright, and 2 successes, 2 advantage, 1 failure, 4 threats. Alright, so again, or this time the bike is appropriately on target. It the front of it jams into the hole. The explosion does some decent damage to one of the surrounding, or two of the surrounding stormtroopers who go down from the blast, and a fireball type explosion fires through the hole, through at least 2 layers of the hole, because the party, or the rest of the party that are inside, see it. As flames kind of shoot across the roof as the base is rocked from another explosion.
Can you draw a 2-year-old sketch of what the base looks like?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, shit. That was supposed to be the 4th point.
That looks beautiful.
Or angry.
Here's the outside. Here's kind of the sniper hole. There's a secondary hallway here with another sniper hole. This 3rd hallway is where I'm going to imagine where you are. There's random halls kind of strewn about. And the main hall is, or the main room is here with with sniper holes in these 2 locations and a large door. You guys are approaching upon this large door.
So basically, there's walls in between, right? And space there, or is it just a solid wall? Like the door and the... Okay. I think I got the idea.
The holes are supposed to line up towards the outside, but these walls between that middle room and the outside are all varying, like, lengths. Doors aren't exactly on them. It looks like the holes were cut out specifically to shoot from the middle room to the outside. Speaking of, what kind of armor are you wearing, Lelsk?
I'm in the infiltration armor. It is 1 soak.
Alright then. Do 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 do.
And this is where the sniper shoots me and I die.
It may very well be.
He wouldn't kill him off in one night.
Who do you think I am?
This is a one-time run.
You have no armor, but you are at extreme range, so it is a difficult shot. -1, take those away. Add the accurate bonus for the gun. Would you like to use a force point to make one of these purples that they have into a red?
He's checking something. He thinks he might have something. Hold on. He has coordination.
I have 1 point.
And he has something. Hold on.
Alright, let me know what coordination does.
The skill.
Yeah, I only have 1 thing in coordination, which, well, I'm hoping will help. But
Alright.
I do not want to use any dice to make it better.
Okay. And what does the coordination do? You'll have to let me know. I've got to look up another
If
talent.
you stop breaking my computer, then I can tell you. Reduce damage to falling, walk in narrow surfaces, escape from restraints, crawl through twists and turns,
So
stuff
it-
like that.
So it has absolutely no effect on this. Perfect.
None whatsoever. I was thinking if I had dodge, but I don't.
Zeph, can you dual wield?
Yeah, you can dual wield in this game. There's specific rules for it.
Okay.
They're not horribly complicated. It just basically means you add, like, the additional damage from the second thing, or you can shoot 2 different targets. There's no, like, feats required or anything weird like that.
Okay, I'm pulling out 2 blasts.
However, I need to find a very specific thing, which isn't in this book, apparently. It's in one of the other ones. Damn it. Alright, give me a quick second. I need to find out what Sniper Shot does. Because craziness. This dice pool is already insane, though. Just...
Hey, guys, what did he say that we had as far as clothing?
You had heavy clothing, which provides 1 soak. Alright, come on, you. Whoop.
I'm hoping stealth does something.
It does when you don't have thermal imaging.
I don't know, stealth says
There you
blend
go.
into a crowd,
Alright, there we
hide
go.
from sentences, modified conditions, and applicable gear, and hide people or objects from the attention of others.
Alright. So, ring-a-ding-ding. The shot is a success by 1. It has a triumph, though, and a number of advantages, enough for it to inflict a critical injury on you. I believe, if I can double check this. Oh, nope, just shy of enough for... Oh, no, wait, no, there's a triumph. Never mind. Critical injury for you. Your shot, your soak absorbs 1 of the 12 damage you take.
Ouch.
So you're knocked on your ass, possibly unconscious.
Says he has 3 soak value.
Okay, then. Is he wearing the stormtrooper armor?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not sure why his sheet says that. It just says 3 soak value.
It should have 2 from his brawn and 1 from his armor.
That's probably it then.
Okay, then you take 9 damage. And a critical injury.
I have 2 health left.
Wow. How much money would we have started with roughly?
500 credits. And where's the chart for critical injuries? Critical injury result. I get to roll percentile.
Oh no.
Do.
Any game where the guy running it is rolling percentile never turns out good.
All right. So it hit you so hard you suffer a sudden jolt. So you drop whatever is in your hand, and your critical injury rating is currently 11. If it gets to 150, you die.
Ow. Can you get yourself healed?
Yes, you do require medicine when you get critical injuries.
I am going to use stealth and go hide.
Ow!
Yeah. I'd be doing the same.
Do I know where the blaster came from? Or
Ye-
the shot came from?
It came from the sniper hole, seemingly through the smoke of the fire. So as you were lining up your shot, clearly the person inside was lining up their shot. That being said, the rest of the party, you do see a laser bolt fly through the sniper holes. And on and on everybody's comm link, as it was an open signal, and the sniper was unaware of everybody else at the moment. Now, I thought I said hi, and you would leave after that. Why did you come back?
We all make stupid choices.
Oh dear, this thing's still working. What channel am I on now?
Oh, so you brought friends. Nice. I'll have to make sure I'm ready for them. So the
Oh, wonderful.
Blasted, I need to find that transport.
so the door for the main room closes off, like you hear it manually close. And its security goes into effect in that it has an additional blast door come down. And you hear footsteps through the sniper hole.
So you're saying that we're stuck in the room
No, you're stuck outside of the room.
between the room and the first wall?
Yes. All right. I will
How
let
big are these sniper holes, by the way?
A creature of silhouette 0, so like an Ewok might be able to get through them. Or like maybe a Jawa, but the average person would not fit through them. They're clearly intended to be a viewing hole.
At this point where we saw the blast come from, can I see that person?
You would assume from the sound that they were close to that hole, but hearing the footsteps, they're moving away from it. Clearly, they've changed their focus from Lelsk on the outside to you now that NM8 spoke over that comm.
So if we can still move out of the way, I'm going to start trying to get away from the location we know this guy is.
They are in a room on the other side. Unless they were to angle themselves in the sniper hole, they cannot shoot you from where you would assume they are. Or were.
Okay, so-
for my next action, I'm saying the droids in.
Okay.
And I'm going to say over the comm link
Mm-hmm.
that the bike with the explosives
Mhm.
hit its target, and he shot me through it, through the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he's doing it, but I'm hurt. I'm saying the droids in.
So Zeph,
Yep.
Are you saying that we're here?
Gotta close all these character sheets. Yep, that's about where you are.
And the other person is in here.
Mm-hmm. It's a more sizable room than that, but...
Well, yeah, I figured that.
Mm-hmm.
And where did the blaster come from?
Came from the one that was lined up, so where you saw the fire come through.
So it would have been my right?
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody else doing anything?
Well, you've got a heavy blaster door to get through if you're gonna get in there.
Well, couldn't I look through the, or couldn't I aim through that sniper hole?
It's high on the wall, so you would need to be about 9 feet up to see through it, like on eye level. Which is why they can't shoot you.
Shoot you in the face.
Yeah, which is why they can't shoot you through it.
So, how did the blast come and hit him? Unless they were already up there.
Yeah, presumably on the inside of that room, there are high ledges that they can aim through. Or possibly a walkway. You're not 100% sure. The images of the room did show cranes and crates in the area. Maybe they're stacking crates. It's debatable. The positioning of the camera didn't show that side of the room.
Hi, Jinx. Which way did you go? Right or left?
Your camera angle would have been something along those lines, so it didn't actually show anything below there because it was too low on the camera arc. But you did see that area of the room.
Yeah, which way did you go? Right or left?
I'm going with left.
Okay, I follow her.
Alright. Zephyr is much more the fan of the heads-on approach, so his lightsaber comes out with its hilted handguard. It has a fairly long blade, and he proceeds to start attempting to cut through the door.
I check for a panel for the door.
Alright. It does have a security panel on this side. The keycard you have currently would not work in it. So you would have to manually hack the terminal.
Very well.
So as soon as Zephyr starts cutting through that door, I stop and I watch him cut through that door for a minute. And I'm watching the droid obviously playing with the panel.
Okay.
And obviously keep a lookout for anything.
Alright,
What am I
NM8.
up against?
Computers 3 penalty. Or 3 purple. Yeah.
All right. Seems reasonably difficult. I have 4 advantage
Mm-hmm.
and 3 threat.
Alright. So, since there's no successes on the board, you can't hack the door open. Your advantage, though, is you managed to reactivate the camera on the inside, and you have a rough view of the inside of the room. It's buggy at best because you deactivated the security system, so it's kind of flashing in and out. But
Yeah, just slowly powering back on.
mhm.
Yeah.
You cannot see Mad Matt on the camera, though.
Okay.
They are presumably either hiding somewhere in the room or they are in the camera's blind spot.
Okay.
Yeah. Zephyr is still cutting through.
You can't erase the... Go ahead.
So I was just saying, Zephyr is still cutting through door, and the droid versus stormtrooper battle outside. I am just going to roll one of their blaster things versus the other one, and whoever has the most successes is currently shooting more of them.
So there are stormtroopers?
Yes, there are stormtroopers and there are battle droids.
Oh, okay. Outside.
Yep.
The droids are definitely at the disadvantage.
Is there any way to erase this? I mean, like, if do I have an eraser on this, or do you have to do all that?
I can scrap everything, but anything that you have written, you can get rid of.
Okay. How would I use the eraser?
If you just select it, you can delete it.
Okay.
The droids are going down like nobody's business. However, you can Ex Machina yourself another grenade.
I want to Ex Machina me a healing pack later.
A stim pack? Later or
I
now?
want to live.
I want to live. All right. The tides are turning poorly, and you'll assume that the 4 remaining stormtroopers will probably begin sweeping for you soon. You've got about 2 battle droids left. Zephyr...
Do I have a shot?
Sorry, go on.
Do I have a shot at all?
At what?
I guess I would have to come out the front door to be able to get to him, right?
Yeah, or everyone else is deep in the base right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So Zephyr finishes cutting through the door. He kicks it in to the best of his ability. It was fairly thick. It collapses, and the minute that happens, a shot comes at him from within the room. And
If it doesn't...
Nemit, your camera view does see that the shot comes from the boxes in the back. Clearly they're hiding among them.
If it does not hit
Back
Zephyr...
left, back right, back middle.
Back mid. The lightsaber would have been poking through the other
Hiding
side.
in the middle back.
The
Okay,
middle
this
of
room-
the back.
This is the room where the grenades went off, right?
The grenades went off on the outside of the building. And the flames shot through into the building because it's an obvious hole. Doot doot. Doot doot doot. Versus that, it's a medium ranged shot basically. And that is all of relevance. Quick flip
Okay,
over to
so-
here.
If the shot misses Zephyr,
Mm-hmm.
get him out of the way.
All right.
And if I have the ability, while the door's open, while I'm going by that door in the hole, if I see somebody, shoot into the room.
All right. No success. 3 advantage on the shot, which means I gotta jump back to the guns. The shot misses Zephyr. He deflects it with his lightsaber.
Okay. Move him out of the way.
All right. He pops into the room and behind a box to take some cover. You have free reign for what you want to try. And then I'm going to roll or get initiatives again. And this time it is going to be cool.
So I'm going to be using 2 blasters,
Okay.
and then I guess initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody following in?
It's up to them.
We'll figure
I'll
that out
just
when
come
our
back
turn
to
comes
hear
up.
the noise. In case nobody heard me, I'm going to head back because I hear all the noise.
Okay.
This is going well. And that's no sarcasm.
Well, I'm glad. Oh, I'm finally getting lag. I'm not sure if it's because I've been recording for 2.5 hours or if it's just internet lag.
You could pause it and start over, or
No, it was just it wasn't even lag.
I got you.
It was one thing was not activating properly. All right. So your blaster shots are a light weapon thing. I'm going to quickly look up the using 2 weapons. Are you shooting them both at the same target?
Would we have to roll on that, or how is that?
Well, firstly, you have to be able to see your target. The other bit is she's at long range from you right now.
Okay. If there's more than one target, one each. If there's one target, both at the same.
You don't see any stormtroopers in the room. The camera would have shown them. So, as far as you know, Mad Matt's the only thing in the room.
Okay. Are we supposed to kill him or just wound him?
Whatever you want to do.
Did we have that discussion at the other base?
No,